Happy Easter, happy Sunday. So as promised, I am going to bring you a little tutorial on how you can remove the peach fuzz from your face. Now, I thought about it long and hard, and I'm not going to call this a dermaplaning at home video, and let me tell you why. So dermaplaning is a professional skin treatment that the sole purpose of it is actually to remove the top dead layers of skin, but with it comes all of the vellus hair or peach fuzz, and I think that's why it's such a popular treatment. So there are ways that you can accomplish the same thing at home by removing the hair, and I would call that face shaving, but I don't feel like you get the same exfoliating benefits. So this doesn't replace professional dermaplaning by any means, but this would be like a great alternative since we're all on lockdown. Can't go get your professional treatments right now. So in lieu of, this is something that you can do at home to help remove facial hair. So with that being said, there's also certain skin types that I beg of you, please do not try this at home. Some of you can, but the skin types that I say please do not are going to be people who have any active acne. We never dermaplane on active acne. If you come see me in the treatment room, I will not do it until you are study clear. The other skin type is going to be people who are very sensitive. If you fall in this category and maybe you've tried to remove facial hair before, it doesn't end up so well. You could wind up with like folliculitis, which is an irritation of the hair follicle, little bumps. Sometimes people think that they get like acne after removing hair, whether that be from waxing or from dermaplaning, and it's actually a histamine reaction that's happening, creating those little pustules. So if you feel like you've had that happen to you before, please do not do this. It's like, I want your skin to be looking good at home and not dealing with like additional problems. So those two skin types, this is not for you. I love you. We'll find something more fun for you to do at home. But for the rest of you, here is how we do it. All right, so I just cleansed my skin, and believe it or not, I am actually letting my skin air dry right now. It's quite important to make sure that when you dermaplane or shave the face, in this case, that the skin is quite dry, and that way you're gonna get the most benefit with the least amount of friction. Now, for my clients who are especially dry, what you can do is you can put a thin layer of Hydrolux or Pure Light on top of the skin, and that will kind of protect the skin a little bit. On my skin, I'm very, very oily, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do it quite dry. And the tool that I use is actually the little Gillette Mach 5 razor. This is the one that has like the multiple blades. You can see there's tons of blades on it. This is the one that comes with like the disposable cartridges like this. I think they sell it at Costco, which is great because anytime that you do this at home, you need to use a new blade. We don't reuse blades with this because it needs to be incredibly sharp, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, now that my skin is quite dry, I'm gonna actually kind of start down on the mandible area because that is the driest area on my skin. So I'm just gonna, gently, really try not to make a lot of passes, but go over the skin all over. And that's kind of the beauty of having all 5 blades, is because that way I don't have to make multiple passes on the skin. That's what causes a lot of friction. That's why I don't like those tools that are out there that have that one single blade. You have to really go over the skin a lot in order to get it to exfoliate properly. So that's why I like this one a lot. I do my forehead as well, and I really try to watch the hairline as well as the eyebrows. Sometimes I'll kind of tuck my finger over my eyebrow and work around it. That way you don't just take your eyebrows off. But this is the technique that I use. What I'm gonna do after is I'm gonna do another cleanse, And I prefer to always do this at nighttime. So I'm gonna follow up with some icing, my toner, my skin cruncher, and my acne eraser. I am very acne prone, and I think that it's best if you are acne prone to do this at night before your acne treatment. If you're not, I would say if you have an active serum like clarifying serum, microretinol, enlightened serum, go ahead and skip it that night and just go ahead and moisturize your skin. It's already been exfoliated a little bit. We don't want to add more irritation. We just want to keep it cool, calm, hydrated. So if you're acne prone, go with your acne eraser. If you're not, hydrate up. And this is how I go ahead and shave face at home, or save face at home.